Hi everyone, this is Nihar. Welcome to my class. In the previous class, we have studied a cantilever beam with a point cloud at its free end. Today class, we will study cantilever beam with an uniformly distributed rod. Let us see the figure. Here is the fixed side. Here is the beam. This is the cantilever beam, one side fixed, another side is free. Uniformly distributed rod. This is the uniformly distributed rod. Your rod is wet for unit length. The beam AB, length of the beam small l. This is a cantilever beam with uniformly distributed rod. So right, consider a cantilever beam AB of length small l and carrying an uniformly distributed load, or you can say UDL, of W for unit length for the total length of beam as shown in figure. So the UDL is over the total length of the beam. So now we will find out the formula for shear force and bending moment along a distance xx, which is small x distance from the free end. We will find out the shear force and bending moment formula. So now we will draw again the figure. This is the fixed side. This is the beam. This is uniformly distributed load, which is amount W for unit length. A, this is point B, total length small l. Let us consider a section xx, which is a distance of small x from the free end. Now we will find out the shear force and bending moment at a distance xx. First, shear force at xx, that is fx, equal to, you will see shear force. In case of point load, we will simply write the load, but in case of uniformly distributed load, the formula becomes first sign conventions. If the right hand side of the beam moves downward, then left hand side upward, we can say positive shear force. So sign is positive. Then load. What is the amount of load? W. Here load is multiplied with distance. How much distance the load is here? X distance. So W into X. This is the formula for shear force. Load into how much distance the UDL is applied. If we will multiply, we will calculate the shear force. Plus W into X, which is the equation of straight line. W into X is the equation of straight line. Now, bending moment bending moment at xx comma mx equal to, in case of bending moment, if the load is from upward to downward, then it will bend the beam like this. If the beam like this, that is convexity upward, it is a negative bending moment. So minus how much weight? W into how much distance the UDL is applied? Small x into this small x divided by 2. Always you will remember, or you can assume that the UDL is applied at the center. If you will find the center, that is x by 2. So W into distance by 2, or equal to minus W into x square divided by 2, which is an equation of parabola. So shear force equation, that is plus W into x, equation of straight line, and bending moment equation mx equal to minus W into x by 2, W x square by 2 is an equation of parabola. Here the formula is W into x, that means weight and the length of the UDL it is applied. But in case of moment, W means the weight into distance, that means how much distance it is applied, into the half of the distance, that is x by 2. You must be remind this formula. Next, using this diagram, we will calculate or we will draw the shear force and bending moment diagram. So for that, again I have to draw this. So next, write calculation of shear force. Shear force, first we will calculate the shear force. Then there will be 2 points, point A and point B. First we will calculate point B, then A. H we will go from the free end B. So shear force at B, we can say FB equal to, formula is plus W into x. As load is above to downward, so plus W into, at the starting point the distance is 0, so W into 0 equal to 0. Next, after B, point A comes, so shear force at A, that is FA equal to plus W into, now the total distance the UDL applied is how much? L. So W into L equal to plus WL. But at the point of B, the weight is W, but at the edge it is the starting points of UDL. So at the starting point, the distance is 0. Now, when we will reach at A, the total distance upon which the UDL is applied is how much? Small n. So W into small n. Similarly, calculation for bending moment. We will calculate the bending moment at the 2 points. First, bending moment at B, that you can say MB equal to, formula is minus W into x by 2, W into distance by 2. So minus W into, as we are calculating the shear force, the bending moment at B, so the distance is how much? 0 into distance by 2, that you can say 0. Next, bending moment at A, that is you can say MA equal to minus W into, now the distance become L, so W into L by 2, we can say minus WL square by 2. So these are the shear force and bending moment at point A and B. Now we will draw the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. How we will draw? Below this question, make dotted line along the point A and point B. See, at shear force, one is 0 and another is close. That means above the baseline. It is the baseline A, B, shear force diagram. Then at point B, shear force is 0. That means this one. At point A, shear force is plus WL. Somehow here we will assume. Now see, if there is an UDL between 2 points, then the shear force line is an inclined straight line. Previously we have studied shear force line is an inclined straight line. Make hatching. So if there is an UDL between 2 points A and B, then the shear force line will be inclined straight line. So this is inclined straight line. Inclined straight line. Now for bending moment, one value is 0, another value is minus WL square by 2. Minus means below the baseline. So here is the baseline A and B. At point B how much? 0. That means this one. At point A how much? Minus WL square by 2. Assume this WL square by 2. If there is an UDL between 2 points, then the bending moment line becomes a parabolic curve. So this is a parabolic curve. Negative. Hatching line must be done there. Then you will make an arrow mark and write parabolic curve. Then the examiner will see that the student will know something. Make arrow mark and write what is this, inclined straight line or parabolic curve. This is the shear force diagram and this is the bending moment diagram for this question or this formula. Now, so write a question. A cantilever beam AB 2 meter long carries an UDL of 1.5 kN per meter over a length of 1.6 meter from the free end. Draw shear force and bending moment diagram for the beam. This thing will be asked in your questions. So first we have to draw the diagram according to the question. First we have to draw the diagram according to the questions. So answer. There will be a cantilever beam. First we will draw the cantilever. One end is fixed, other end is free. What is the cantilever beam? Beam AB. That means here A, here B. 2 meter long. That means total length of the beam is 2 meters. Carries an UDL of 1.5 kN per meter over a length of 1.6 meter from the free end. So from the free end, UDL is applied up to 1.6 meter. That means from here to 1.6 meter. So 1.6. So this point is C. So 1.6 meter. From the free end up to 1.6 meter, UDL is applied. That means the rest of 0.4 meter is free. So this amount it will give an UDL amount 1.5 kN per meter. That means per meter it will give 1.5 kN. Next, draw the shear force and bending moment for the beam. Here is the question given. After writing the question, you will draw the diagram according to the question by yourself. Here diagram is not given. So this is the question we have to solve it. So for that, now what we will do first? What we will do? Calculation for shear force. Calculation for shear force. We have already known that always we will calculate from the free end. Here also we will calculate from the free end. So first point, shear force at B, that is FB equal to. Here we will find shear force at B. Here one UDL is started. There is no point load. So as it is the right hand side of the beam, so right hand side downward means positive. So plus W is how much? 1.5 into X. W into X. This is the formula for UDL. So X is starting point is B. We are calculating at B. So this is 0. shear force at C, that you can say FC equal to, it is also above from upward to downward, so positive. Load is 1.5 into how much distance UDL is applied from C to B, that is 1.6 meters. So 1.5 into 1.6 equal to plus 2.4 kilonewton meter, plus 2.4 kilonewton meter. Next, after C, point A comes. So shear force at A, that is FA equal to, same load is here, there will be no load at A, so load is applied here, right hand side downward, right hand side downward means positive. Positive 1.5 into same load is applied 1.6. 1.5 into 1.6 equal to plus 2.4 kilonewton meter. So we have already calculated the three shear force at the 3 points. Now after calculation of shear force, we will draw the shear force and bending moment diagram. For that, first we will draw the question. A, B, point C. This is UDL. UDL amount is 1.5 kilonewton per meter. The distance is 1.6 meter. Then the total distance is 2 meter. This thing. Now we make a dotted line below every point. Now we'll see. At B it is 0. At C it is plus 2.4. At A it is plus 2.4. So that means above the baseline. So if it is a baseline for shear force diagram, A, C and D. At the point B, the value is 0. At point A, at point C it will plus 2.4. That means here like that 2.4. At point A it is also same 2.4. Let us see from B to C. From B to C, which type of load is there? UDL there. If there is an UDL between 2 points, then the shear force line becomes inclined straight line. So make an inclined straight line. Inclined straight line. Next, from C to A, there will be no load between C to A. If there is no load between 2 points, then the shear force line becomes horizontal. This is the horizontal. Loss. Etching will be done inside. Here we will write inclined line. Next, here the shear force diagram. After the calculation of shear force, what we will calculate? The bending moment. So next, write calculation for bending moment. Calculation for bending moment. First point B. So bending moment at B, that is M subscript B, M equal. Here we will see, due to the UDL, the beam bend like this. Some negative sign is there, minus hugging moment, minus load is how much? 1.5 into distance by 2. We are calculating at B. The load is starting point. So starting point means 0 into 0 by 2 is equal to 0. Next, bending moment at C, that is MC. How much? This same minus negative 1.5 into A. When we are at B, the distance is 0. But now we are at C. So the distance is how much? 1.6. That is 1.6 into 1.6 by 2. I have told you that always remember the uniform distributed load will be at middle. that means 1.6 by 2, that is the half of the distance. So equal to minus 1.92 kilonewton meter. Now last point A, bending moment at A, that is MA, equal to same minus 1.5 into, now the UDL is applied at 1.6, so 1.6 into, we are calculating at A, but the UDL is at E, this point. So how much distance? The here distance is 0.4 and the DC distance is 1.6 by 2. So the total distance 1.6 by 2 plus 0.4. Again, I want to understand you that in the point C, how you calculate the bending moment distance? So at point C, load is 1.5 into total distance is 1.6 into the half of the distance, that is 1.6 by 2, half of the distance. Next, at point A, when we calculate at point A, total load is 1.5 kN per meter into how much distance the UDL applied? 1.6. So multiply 1.6 into the x by 2, or x by 2 is the half of the distance. That means from A to half, from A to its half. So A to C distance is how much? 2 minus 1.6. How much? 0.4. And from C to the middle, how much? 1.6 by 2. So this will be added. Minus 2.88 kilonewton meter. So we are calculating the three moments at 3 points. So first one is 0, second one is minus 1.82, third one minus 2.8. So below the baseline. So we have the baseline A, C, B. At point B, the bending moment is how much? 0. But at point C, minus 1.92. That is somewhere here 1.92. Then at point A, minus 2.88. That is somewhere here 2.88. Now we will see between B and C there is an UDL. If there is an UDL between 2 points, then the bending moment line becomes a parabolic curve. So there will be parabolic curve. There will be parabolic curve. Then between A and C, no load will be there. If there is no load between 2 points, then the bending moment lines becomes inclined straight line. This is inclined straight line. You will write here, this is inclined straight line. Make hatching. This is bending moment diagram. This is shear force diagram. So this is total solutions. Let us do another problems on this topic, that is cantilever beam with an uniformly distributed load. So write a question. Draw the shear force and bending moment diagram for the cantilever beam as shown in figure. Here figure is given. Here you will see there will be a cantilever beam whose one end is fixed and other end is free, along with uniformly distributed load. Here the uniformly distributed load is there. This amount is 20 kN per meter. And at point C and at point D, there will be 2 point load. At point C that is 30 kN and at point D it is 20 kN. So we will find out the shear force and bending moment diagram of this above figure. So for this, first we will calculate the shear force. Next we will draw the shear force diagram. After that we will calculate the bending moment and we will draw the bending moment diagram. Here answer. Give heading calculation for shear force. Calculation for shear force. So we will calculate the shear force at 4 points A, C, D and B. So first here the free end is A, so we will start calculating from A. So now first shear force at A, we can say FA equal to at the starting point we will see only UDL is here. Only UDL is here, there is no point cloud. So UDL according to sign convention, if the left hand side of the beam tends to slide downward, that means negative. So negative. Only the UDL is there. UDL amount is 20 kN into distance. W into x, we have previously we have learned that in case of UDL, the shear force amount is W into x. So W is 20 kN per meter and x is the distance. As it is the starting point, so this distance is 0. Net value is 0. Next, after A, point C comes. So shear force at C, that is FC equal to, here from A to C UDL is there. So for UDL minus 20 into the distance from A to C is how much? 1. And at point C there is a point load of 30 kN. Due to point load, the left hand side becomes downward. Left hand side becomes downward, so means minus 30 or equal to minus 20 minus 30 minus 50 kN. After C, D comes. So shear force at D, that is FD equal to. Now we will see from A to D there is an UDL. So UDL 20 into distance. From A to D how much? A to C 1 meter, C to D is also 1 meter. How? 3 minus 2, that is 1. 1 plus 1, that is 2. 20 into 2 minus 30. It is set. Next, at point D, there is another point load of 20 kN is there. Due to this load, the left hand side of the beam moves downward. So minus 30 minus 20. So how much? 40, 30, 70, 20 minus 90 kN. Minus 90 kN. Next, after D, point B comes. So shear force at B, that is FB equal to. Now the UDL is total A to B. From A to B the distance is 3 plus 1, 4 meter. So minus 20 into 4 minus 30 as it is minus 20. So how much? 2 into 4, 80. 80, 30, 110. 110 minus 130 kN. So we will draw the shear force diagram. For that, first we will draw the question. There is an UDL along the length of the beam, uniformly distributed load. Here in UDL it is divided into 4 parts. Here the point A, here the point C, next point D. From D to B, distance is 2 meter. From B to C, distance is 3 meter. And from C to A, distance is 1 meter. At point C, there will be a point load of 30 kN. At point D, there is a point load of 20 kN, and the UDL amount is 20 kN per meter. Yes, this is the question. So for shear force diagram, we will enlarge the point below dotted line. So for shear force diagram, see the points. At point A 0, minus 50, minus 90, minus 150. That is all are negative, means all are below the baseline. So baseline is drawn above. Here the baseline A, C, D and B. At point A, the value is 0. That means at point C, the value is minus 50. Let this point is minus 50. Here you will see there will be a point load of 30 kilonewton. That means for point load 30 it is vertical, and for UDL it is inclined straight line. When there will be an UDL between 2 points, then the shear force line is an inclined straight line, and when there is a point load, the shear force line is vertical. So UDL was 20 into 1, how much? 20. So from 0 to 20 it is inclined straight line. From 20 to 50 it is vertical. Next, at point D, what it will come? Minus 90. Let it is minus 90. Here you will see from C to D there will be an UDL. As between C and D UDL is there, so the shear force line is an inclined straight line. So up to and there will be a point load of 20 kilonewton. So for point load the shear force line is vertical, and the rest it is inclined straight line. So 90 from 20, then it will be 70. So 50 to 70, 50 to 70 it is inclined straight line. So 50 to 70 it is inclined straight line. After that 20 kilonewton vertical. As it is a point load, so after that 70 it will be vertical. Next, at last it will be minus 130. There will be no point load, there is only UDL. For UDL between 2 points B and P, the line will be inclined straight line. So minus 130. So let it will be minus 130. So this line joined by inclined straight line. This is negative, and all are these inclined straight line, inclined straight line, inclined straight line. As there will be UDL there. Make hatching inside the diagram. Here is your shear force. You will see from 0 to 20 it is inclined straight line. After 20 to 50 it is vertical. Next, from 50 to 70 it is inclined straight line. From 70 to 90 it is vertical due to the point load. And the last one is your inclined straight line. So due to when there will be point load is there, you will draw this amount into vertical part. Okay. So now we will solve the bending moment calculation for bending moment. Then we will draw bending moment diagram. Calculation for bending moment. After you drawing shear force diagram, leave some space for bending moment diagram. After shear force diagram, leave some space for bending moment diagram. Next, we will calculate calculation for bending moment. So from the free end, we will start calculating. So at point A, what is the bending moment? So right, bending moment at A, we can say MA equal to. As you know that bending moment formula is minus load into distance by 2. So at point A, it is the starting point of UDL. So minus H due to the UDL, the beam bends like this. This means negative convexity of what or vacuum moment. So minus load is how much? 20 into distance. And it is the starting point. So distance is 0. 0 into 0 by 2. Equal to value is 0. Next, after A, C comes. So bending moment at C, that is M subscript C equal to. Similarly, due to the UDL, the beam bend like this, that means negative. So minus 20 into. From A to C, there is an UDL. So A to C, there is an UDL. The distance is 1 meter. 1 into. We have already known that always consider that UDL is at midpoint. UDL is at midpoint. So from midpoint to C, how much the distance? 1 by 2. Total is 1. Half is the distance. Minus 20 into 1 into half. Then at point C, there will be point load is there. We will see there is a point load of 30 kilonewton. So for point load, this beam also bends to downward or it is negative. So minus point load amount is 30 and distance is, we are calculating as C, point load is at C, so distance is 0. So for thus the value becomes 0. It is the value for UDL, this is the value for point load, and point load value is 0, so this amount is minus 10 kilonewton. Now bending moment at D, that is MD, equal to now from A to D there is a UDL. So as it makes the beam downward, it is like this, so we will take negative bending moment, so minus 20 into. Now the distance from A to D is how much? 1 plus 3 minus 1. 1 plus 1, how much? 2 into, always consider the bending moment, so UDL, the load is at midpoint, so at the midpoint from mid to D, how much distance? 1, that is 2 by 2. Now for the point load is at C, we are calculating at D, so the distance is 1 meter, so 30 into 1. Now at point D there is a point load 20. This will also bend the beam downward, that is convexity of what? Minus 20 into, as we are at D, the point load is at D, so the distance is 0. So for 2 by 2 cancel out, 40 minus 30, that is minus 70 kilonewton. Now at point B, so bending moment at B, that is MB, equal to now from UDL is from A to B, total distance is 3 into 3 plus 1, 4, that is minus 20 into 4 into how? 4 by 2, always distance into distance by 2. Next we are at B, point load is 30 km at C, the distance is 3 meter, so minus 30 into 3. Next at point D there will be a point load of 20 km, so from D to B distance is 2 meter, so minus 20 into 2 equal to, calculate 2 cancel out, 80 into 2, 160, 90, 250 plus 40, 290, minus 290 kilonewton. Here you will see at the point A, starting point 20 into 0 into 0 by 2, but at C now the distance is 1 meter, so 20 into 1 into 1 by 2. Now for 30 kilonewton point load, it is distance is 30 into 0. Next when at D, 20 into 2 into 2 by 2, now the distance is increasing, so for point load is also the distance increasing. Now at point D, the C to D distance 30 into 1, and last 30 into 3. Here 20 into 0 at point D, but when we are calculating at B, 20 into 2, so the distance, point load into distance, this is amount of point load, this is amount of UDL. So these are the values for bending moment at different points. Now we will draw the bending moment diagram. As there is no space here, so I will erase this, but in your copy you will draw the shear force diagram. Below this you leave some space, and there you will draw the bending moment diagram. Below shear force diagram, always draw the bending moment diagram. So see the value 0, minus 10, minus 70, minus 290. So all our values are negative, that means below the baseline. Below the baseline means the baseline is above A, C, D and D. At point A it will 0. At point C it will be minus 10. Here minus 10. A to C. From A to C UDL is there. And there is a UDL, so the bending moment diagram is a parabolic curve. Next from D it is minus 70. From C to D UDL is there, so if there is a UDL between 2 points, then the bending moment diagram is a parabolic curve. So this will be another parabolic curve. This will be parabolic curve, this will be parabolic curve because UDL is there. Now at point B it is minus 290. Let here minus 290. As between D and B UDL is there. Here UDL is there. So if there is a UDL between 2 points, the bending moment diagram is a parabolic curve. this the figure like this minus. These are parabolic chord. So this is the bending moment diagram, BMD, bending moment diagram. Shear force diagram, SFD. These three are parabolic chord. This is parabolic chord, and this is parabolic chord. This is all about your cantilever beam along with your uniform distributor load, and again we will solve cantilever beam with distributor load in UDL and along with point load. So in the next class we will study cantilever beam with uniformly varying load or gradually varying load. Thank you.